Hello everyone, welcome to Digital Doorway YouTube channel. In my last video, I showed you how to create a Google's call only ads which focuses on calls for your business. So in case you haven't watched that video, please watch it. I'm going to put the link in the description. In this video, I'm continuing with the Google search campaign series, and I'm going to show you how you can create a simple text ad and responsive search ad. Right, so let's get started. I'm going to click on campaign setup over here, new campaign, and I'm going to select campaign a goal without a goals guidance. Right, I'm going to click on search ads. Right, and last time I showed you the phone calls, which is the call only ad. This time I'm going to select website visits. Let's take the example of booking.com for instance. Right, booking.com is a heavyweight in the hospitality and travel industry. Right, and I'm going to continue. So campaign name is test campaign, for example, and I'm going to unselect or uncheck call Google display network because it's a best practice to have search ads in search network and Google search partners. Right, coming down further, click on show more settings. You can set the start date and the end date. If you don't want to put any end date, and if you're focusing on brand awareness, don't put any end date and just focus on continuous ads. Right, campaign URL options, you don't have to do much unless you are focusing on some other tracking. Right, dynamic search ads is something different, and I'm just going to focus on simple search ads in this video. Right, so I'm going to focus, let's say, on any country or all countries and territories. I'm going to focus on, let's say, Dubai, for example. Right, so Dubai as a city and Dubai as a province. Right, so you can select either one. I'm just going to go with this for now. Right, and in target you have people in or who show interest in your targeting location. So if anyone is in another city or in another country and shows interest in Dubai, or who are living in Dubai, then they will be served these ads. Right, second option is people in or regularly in your targeted locations. If somebody keeps visiting or he's inside the location, they will be shown this option. And people searching for your targeted locations. If somebody is really searching and he wants to come for a vacation or a beachfront holiday, then you serve the ads to them and not the people who stay inside Dubai city. Right, so exclude, you can also put exclude locations. If you want to exclude certain locations or certain provinces or cities or towns, you can put that. I want to show my language. You can select the multiple languages over here. Let's go with English. Right, but it's your call. Audiences. Now this audiences, you can do remarketing even over here in Google search campaign. Right, many people don't know that you can do remarketing, but it is an option. But what happens is that when somebody looks at your ad and comes back on search network and types certain keywords, then your ad will be served. So it works that way in Google search campaign. Right, next is budget and bidding. Define how much you want to spend, average you want to spend. I'm just going to go with 50 for example. It's a small budget to start off with, but we'll test and see how it works. Right, now is the bidding, which is the most important. Now it's not a good practice to have conversions when you're starting off a new campaign. Right, if you're doing a remarketing campaign, so at that time Google has sufficient data. Right, so the Google algorithm understands who to serve to, and then you can focus on conversions. But for now, I think it's best if you can choose either clicks or impressions, or what I prefer is using a portfolio strategy and focusing on manual CPC. Right, and you have control over the cost per click, and then you can by default the eCPC is checked in because this is automatic bidding and helps increase conversions with enhanced CPC. You can either turn it off or turn it on. I've got mixed results in both. Initially for new campaigns, I tend to turn off enhanced CPC or the eCPC. When after running for a week, I usually turn on the eCPC, and it gives me, the system then understands, it has enough data to understand what my campaign is about. So it's completely your call. Right, and then show more settings. You can set up, now this is very important, conversion actions. If you have a certain conversion action, like for example in case of booking.com, they are looking for bookings, right? Online sales. So you have to set it up from tools on the top and then come to conversions, go to conversions and then set up the conversions over here. There's an account level conversion which is default set up for everything, and there's a conversion action for this campaign. So for every campaign, so I have different conversion actions set up. For example, buy tickets, if you see over here, this is the conversion action which I've set up. So anybody who buys a ticket it will act as a conversion action, right? So you'll have to set it up over here. I explained that in a different video. As you can see over here, there are different conversions. If you see it, these are recording conversions, right? Form submission and different things. I come down. Now ad scheduling, it depends on your industry and the business you're in. If you want to run it 24 hours, then you can do so. Otherwise, you can set up the timing over here. If you want to run it from 9 a.m. to, let's say, 7 p.m., then then what you can do is you can write 9 a.m. over here and up to 7 p.m. So that's 1900 hours, right? And you can also add the days. For example, if you don't want to have your ads served on weekends, then you can do it Monday to Friday or whichever day you want. You can also serve your ads differently on weekends. For example, from Monday to Friday you have it running from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. and then on Saturdays and Sundays, then you want it from 9 a.m. to, let's say, 2 p.m. for example. So you can customize over here, right? Next is ad rotation. So optimize for prefer best performing ads. So the best performing ads are optimized for, and then if you want to rotate the ads indefinitely, you want all your ads to be served equally, then you don't want to optimize, but it's not a good practice this way, right? So as you can see, optimizing is better. Your best ad shows up, which is likely to get a conversion. Now comes the ad extensions, and I'm going to create a different video for this because this is a big subject. It's a big topic and many people miss out on these extensions. These three are not the only extensions. There are a lot of extensions like location extension, price extension. Price extension is extensively used by e-commerce brands. If you want to show a price, for example, in that month you have some offer, then you would want to show this. Promotion is like you have 25% discount, then probably you want to show this. Lead form, this is a new type of extension where you get a lead, just like Facebook ads has lead generation campaigns, right? Lead forms are there. You can build a form over here. This is for mobile apps. Location extension is again very important if you have different stores, and if you have a destination hotel or resort, you want to show the location. Let me show that to you. For example, if I take this example, this is an example of a site link extension over here. Where's that? Yeah. So site link extension is something where you add your site link and people can click on it. For example, if you see family entertainment, experience unlimited entertainment, water sports, pools, ladies beach, etc. So what happens is that it'll show up like this. You can click on it. So these are called site link extensions. Location extension is when you click on the location and it'll take you straight away to Google Maps. Let me just pull out an example. Oh gosh, I wish. Okay, here it is. So this is, as you can see, the pin is there, Google pin, and if you click on it, then it shows you the location. It takes you to Google Maps, right? So this is good for destination places, and if you want to be specific about it. Callout extension again is, callout is like you're putting certain benefits that you have. For example, over here, if you see callout, then these are callout extension: free shipping, 24 hours customer service, 24 hours call center, whatever you have, right? I'll get to more details about this in a separate video. I'm gonna click on save and continue. I hope I haven't missed out anything. Sometimes it doesn't support. Okay, here is the error. I had chosen this conversion action. For the sake of this video, I'm just going to go with account level conversion. Okay, so next comes the ad group. We are done with the campaign. Now we have come to the ad group, right? So you can name this. When it comes to ad groups, then you have to enter certain keywords, right? So there are different types of keywords. There is broad match keyword. There is modified broad match, which you symbolize with a plus symbol in front of each keyword, right? For example, beach resort. This is modified broad match. And then you have a phrase match, which you donate with columns, beach resort, right? And then you have exact match, which is by square brackets. Now even this topic, match type, keyword match type, it warrants, it deserves a different video altogether, and I'll be doing that very soon. Not only this one, even negative keywords is very important, because you need to for each campaign you need to add negative keywords. Otherwise your ad will be served for every keyword, and you'll just be wasting your budget on keywords which don't require or which do not need to be shown up, right? So I'm just going to go with default bid 0.5, just $1. So since we are and for these keywords, it's a good practice to have thematic keywords. By theme based keywords, I mean resorts. This is resorts in Dubai, beach resorts in Dubai. For example, resorts in Dubai, beach resorts in Dubai, family resorts in Dubai, right? Exclusive family resorts in Dubai, right? This is one theme, right? This is one ad group. If I create another, and if you see over here, it shows that I'll get 19 clicks. I'll be spending 13 riyal, and 0.69 is the average CPC. Now, for example, if I want to create another ad group, right, then in that particular ad group, I need to have a different set of keywords. Instead of resorts, I will just replace this with hotels, right? Hotels in Dubai, beach hotels in Dubai. If you see over here, it's changing, right? Now these are all broad match keywords which I don't use, and this is just for the sake of this video that I'm creating. Otherwise I usually use either exact match or modified broad match, and it gives me the best results when it comes to keywords. And like I said, I'll show that in a different video, how you can create different match type keywords, right? So I'm going to go ahead and continue. Now we come to the ad section. By default, it shows 2 text ads. This is, as you can see over here, it's text ads. For each ad set, Google recommends creating at least 2 to 3 ads minimum. You need to mandatorily create at least 2 ads. 3 or 4 is even better, right? So that's why Google shows over here in progress. This is first text ad, this is second text ad, and this is responsive search ad. In responsive search ad, you have multiple headlines, and I'll show you that in a minute. So coming to this one, the first text ad, it's a good practice to put HTTPS, because Google has called out over here. So I'm going to add https://booking.com, right? So in the text ad, what you have is 3 headlines, 3 different headlines, and 2 different descriptions, right? And then you have this URL. This is a trackable URL for third party, so you don't need to really go into that. But our point over here is that creating a text ad, right? So I'm just going to go with best family resort in Dubai, right? Now there's something called advanced keyword insertion, which again I will show you in another video. If I use this curly bracket over here, you'll see 3 different options. Keyword insertion. This is dynamically inserting a keyword. Countdown. Countdown is something which you have 3 days left, 2 days left. So automatically Google will start showing. So if somebody puts any keyword today and there's 5 days left for the sale to end, it'll be shown 5 days left, right, for sale. If I watch it after 2 days, it'll show 3 days left. So I don't have to change it every single day, right? And the final one is if function. The if function is a bit broad, and there are different things you can do with the if function, right? I'll show you this in a future video, how you can dynamically create these and using advanced keyword insertion. So for this video, I'm going to go ahead with best family resort in Dubai, 35% discount in March. So there's a character limitation of 30, right? So if I exceed it, then it'll flag me out in March. Stay tuned, for example. So as you can see, it's showing in red, so I'm just going to delete this one, right? And 35% discount in March, and you can put your website over here, booking.com, right? And so this is the first headline, this is the second headline, which is over here, and this is the third headline. You can either put a website, or you can just put best deals on booking.com, for example. It's changing over here. Now comes the path. It's a very good practice to keep the path, right? Beach resort or resorts. Not that they'll take them over here, but it's always good to have this URL path or display path. Now the description, right? Take advantage of a spring by booking a beachfront resort. So you have 90 characters over here in both the descriptions. So you can, so it's good that it's giving us 90 characters. You can put a lot of text in it, right? And with over, let's say with over 100 hotels, whatever 100 hotel rooms, with over 100 rooms, ladies spa, family entertainment programs, booking.com gives you, etc., whatever, right? So I'm going to go ahead and create a next ad. I just showed you over here. This is in progress. This is the second ad. Then this is the responsive search ad. So this is done over here. So you can edit this, and this is in progress now, right? So you can change the text over here, do whatever you want. It's the same format. Final URL, headline 1, headline 2, third headline, display path. I'm going to go and adding another headline. If you can see, I'm just going to go ahead and save. Now this is very important, responsive search ad. If you see now, when we come to the responsive search ad, Google immediately starts showing our ad strength, right? It says add more headlines to increase your chances for better performance. And this is kind of dynamically, you can create these headlines. You can add different headlines, and based on the keyword that the user or the searcher is entering in Google, that particular headline will be served, right? So it gives us good opportunity, in fact, to add as many headlines as possible, right? And whichever whatever the searcher is looking for, that ad is shown to us. So different headlines with 30 character limit and different descriptions, right, up to 4. So I'm just going to come over here, best family resort in Dubai, 30% discount in March. It's pulled up from the text ad. I'm just going to go with lady spa offer, let's say. So if somebody is searching for lady spa, for example, then my ad will be most likely served, right? And family entertainment programs, enjoy different water sports, up to 7 F&B outlets, food and beverage outlets, or up to 7 different restaurants. As you can see, my strength is increasing, and it has come to average right now. If I keep adding it, then Google will keep on increasing my strength, right? And you can also see the strength over here, right? 7 different restaurants, 5-star hospitality. Okay, enjoy horse riding. Right now it has come to good, isn't it? So, and if you look at the pin icon over here, now you, for example, you can click over here and you can decide which headline position this can be in. So there are 3 headlines, right? First, second and third. So you can click over here and decide show this headline only in position 3 or only in position 2 or only in position 1. If you feel that one of these headlines is not really important and doesn't deserve to be in first headline or second headline, then you can always click the third headline position, and Google will definitely serve. As you can see, it's showing third position over here. So it'll not show in first or second position, it'll show in the third one. And if you feel that any ad deserves a first position, like best family resort in Dubai, what you can do is you can choose position 1. And for example, over here you can come and select show this position in any unpinned. So Google will automatically, you know, show it as per what it feels it deserves in the ad, right? Similarly, you can come over here and add 2 more descriptions. So I'm done with this. So I have 3 different ads, 2 text ads and 1 responsive search ad, right? So it's a solid kind of a Google ad setup where you will know that which ad is performing well and which is not performing well, and you can set the bidding accordingly, or you can pause the text ad which is not performing well and then just focus the budget on responsive search ad or whichever is performing well. I'm just going to click on save and continue. There's some value which is required. I don't know why it's showing like this. I'm just going to go ahead and save this one. So save and continue. Okay, but anyways, you get the point, right? I mean, you let me just give so yeah, so once you click on save and continue, then it'll confirm the ad. So I'm just going to, I've used 4 keywords, 3 ads, 1 ad group, and then 50 is the cost. I'm getting a daily estimate clicks of 76. I'm going to go ahead and continue to campaign now. This is the first ad group, and we are targeting, and if you see over here, you can click on keywords, right, and see which keywords we are targeting, right, and immediately it's showing me that this has low search volume. I mean, this keyword exclusive family resorts in Dubai has a low search volume. So I'm just going to go ahead and pause it. It's too early for me to decide at the moment, but I'm just doing this for the sake of this video because my observation, my experience is that whenever any keyword shows low search volume straight away, you're not going to get traffic from there. So it's good to pause it, but it's also worth testing it and seeing. Don't take my word for it. It's always good to test, right? If you want to change this keywords from broad match to, you know, like I said, phrase match or any other format, match type, change the keyword, keyword match type over here. From broad match, you can change it to exact match or phrase match. If you see, it changes over here immediately. Yeah, phrase match. Well, I'll show you this in a different video, but for now, I'm just going to you know, if you come to ad groups, then you can create another ad. You just have to change the keywords, right? So what you can do is come over here, click, copy, and then Control V. You can paste it, right? And this is the campaign which is selected. You just have to paste the new ad group. The ads will remain same, but the keywords will be different. You know, the same ad will be triggered, or you can also change the ad type, ad copy, you know, because ad copy is relevant. It should be relevant to the keywords that you're using. So in ad group number 1, if we used keywords which are hotels, and in ad number 2, if we are using a resort, then the ad copy should match, you know, the the keywords which are being used, right? You cannot use keywords which are different, otherwise what will happen is that your quality score will come down, and the ad will be ruined. So I hope that you understood how to create a simple ad. In future videos I will be where's the test? Yeah, it's over here. So in future videos I'll be continuing my Google search ad series. If again, I'll tell you, if you haven't watched the call only ads, I'm going to put the link in the description. Please go ahead and watch it. It's very informative. So please subscribe to my channel, and please like my videos and share them so that people can get benefited. Thank you everyone. See you in the next video. Bye for now.